This is Bulletstorm, a first-person shooter made by People Can Fly in Epic Games. The reasons you should get this game are: it has amazing gunplay, lots of different guns, a great storyline, an awesome graphics style, really nice and bright unlike other shooters. It has great humor just throughout the entire storyline, which just keeps it interesting and fresh. It has great background music, and it's just a must-have. There are so many ways to kill your enemies, and all of them are super entertaining. This game is £14.99 on Steam, £3.50 on Amazon, so you have no excuse to not buy this amazing game. It's just a steal. And even Jesus would like this, so...
Turbinium. Space diesel, that's what we called it. It had been 4 years and 13 asteroid fields since we'd found any. Our team had been on a long streak of bad luck. And the latest asteroid we were drilling was the worst. That day we'd blown a turbo from a drill rig, and I was returning to the rock with a new one. That day was the day of the big find. The day our luck changed.
Rashad is a puzzle platform shooter, an unusual combination you might say, but I think that it's been pulled off extremely well and the game is very enjoyable. What you heard there was the basic premise to the game, and I must say that's what I find to be one of the main strengths of this game. The characterization, the story, the voice acting is superb, and it makes for a very enjoyable experience. It's very humorous, this game, and the graphics go along with that. The graphics I quite like the graphics. They're quite cartoony, quite fun, and overall they really help the game along. What you hear right there in the background is the soundtrack, which I must say is stellar. It's a very nice soundtrack, and it really helps add to the sense of achievement when you finish puzzles. So let's go into the puzzling mechanics of the game. It's basically based around gravity, this game. So you've got your G lifter there, which you use to toss and throw objects about, and you've also got all these force fields that stop different types of objects and stop you and stuff like that. So you can also, as you saw them, I was kind of floating about. That's because in this game you can also toggle gravity on and off, so that you can float around and float objects around, which is quite, really adds some interesting mechanics to the puzzling. Also, sometimes you may even see gravity being inverted, which if it's a bit gimmicky, but I think it really does actually make a more interesting puzzle. So, as well as having these puzzling elements, which I must say are extremely fun and rewarding, they're not too long. They're very enjoyable, and I really like puzzling. But as well as having them, you also have the shooting and platforming elements. So the shooting, you've got this gun called the Rock Blaster. The shooting is actually very enjoyable. It feels really good, and also gives you a real sense of achievement once you've either finished off a group of enemies, either using your gun, or you could even use gravity in some way to kill them, like crushing them or chucking crates at them. The platforming is not too onerous. It's very, very well done, and it's not at any point frustrating because the game feels really good. So yeah, and you've also, I was just going to say, it's only $7.99 on Steam, this game. It's about 5.5 hours. Don't see why you wouldn't pick it up. So great music, pretty good graphics, and great gameplay, so pick it up.
This is Need for Speed Shift 2. It's a great racing game from a couple of years ago. Graphically, it's still okay. The gameplay is challenging but fun. You can set it on all kinds of difficulty levels, seeing how good of a racer you are. If you want it more arcadey or more sim-like, you can have all of it. The handling model is very good. Every car feels and drives differently, so you have to find out what car suits you the best. This game also has a really good feature. It's called the helmet cam. Basically, you have a perspective from inside the racing helmet and can see everything around you like you would be in the car racing it yourself, which is a great added bonus which not a lot of games have. There is a good selection of cars in this game, which makes up for some limited customizations options in terms of vinyls and paint. but otherwise it's a great game. Also, an added bonus, because of some problems with the PC version, we're giving free DLC. The Legends pack and the Drag Racing pack, Speed Painters. So that's an added bonus, and both packs are really great. You get some great old tracks and cars, and the Drag Racing is really an added extra bonus, which actually should have been in the game. The game dropped now from £50 to actually £19.99, or on Steam, and on Amazon it's £5.90. So it's definitely worth it if you like a fun racing game. You can customize the difficulty how much you want. So I can't recommend it enough. I spend many hours a day on this game, just driving and having some fun. Lots of different game modes as well, so it's to suit your racing needs. This was Drax and Aurelius for Milk the Moose Gaming channel for our first bargain bin, so please stay tuned for more videos, and if you like, please like and subscribe to us. See you next time.